Roval. Just got done with qualifying. Pottles is going to let us know who got the pole, but we're in for an exciting night of racing here. We're going to be very hectic, so we're looking forward to it.
Oh man, so yeah, this is an interesting track. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about running it?
It's fun, man. I loved it when it came out. I like racing there, but it's gonna be some crazy racing.
So pole is just Ken at 121.070.
Oh man,
Full track? Oh my gosh, it's fast.
121 pole. Yeah, this track's pretty interesting because there's about 3 or 4 different methods to shifting for about half the turns on this track, and they all work just as well. So you're going to see a lot of different driving styles. A lot of people get shifting down into second, where maybe some other guys are going to be in third, and it's going to be definitely fun to watch.
yeah, it seems like a lot of strategies going into this place, a lot more than just your standard circle track, so to speak, and a whole bunch of different lines. And like you said, that's pretty a lot. It's different for sure.
Another thing that's interesting to note is, according to our stage links, you could theoretically go through the first 2 stages without ever pitting. Now, depending on how much tire wear is affecting your lap times, you may see some guys stay out under the first stage caution.
Yep, very true. Very true.
Okay, my broadcast is up for you guys, just letting you know.
Cool. Oh man, so I guess we're waiting to get the go-ahead to go to join in, I guess.
Oh, can I get an invite, Bottles?
Are we good to go?
I don't have a game invite, do you?
I got one. Here, just getting the okay to go. I got another one. Yeah, just waiting on the okay to go. Sorry about the wait, everybody.
Yeah, unfortunately, 704 hasn't necessarily worked out the kinks in their spectating system.
Yeah. So what do you guys got for picks going into this, knowing that Just Ken's on the pole?
I'm gonna stick with Pendle, man. He's been flying. I mean, he was fast at Watkins Glen. He's a good road course driver.
Alrighty, I think we're good to go, guys.
Yes, sir. Gonna go ahead and accept the invite. Yeah, my realistic pick is Pendle, but I gotta say my buddy Rowdy, just for the, otherwise he'll be mad.
Yeah, Pendel's fast at all these road courses. He's good in general.
Well, yeah, coming off the win last night, I think he's the favorite to win tonight.
I agree.
Yeah, I was racing him there at the beginning there, and it's unfortunate I lost the headlight fluid and motor blew up and stopped running. But anyway, he's great at road courses. Any of them, Road America, he's fast.
Yeah. Just waiting to load in here. Alrighty. We got Just Ken coming out to the front here early. Yeah, JD Adkins here taking him for the lead.
Kind of surprised everybody got single file pretty quick in this race. We're not seeing a lot of side-by-side action right away, which is good. It's going to keep the race green flag if they can keep it under control like this.
Yeah, hopefully they file out throughout the race, because you see they get bunched up. That's when stuff starts going south.
Definitely,
This is a
especially
fun
through.
track. I mean, just to watch it. I was excited when it came to the schedule.
Yeah, when they first came out with this, I was really excited because it threw everybody for a loop for sure. It's like such a wrench thrown in for the points.
And it's cool because, I mean, not only in the Real Cup Series, but in this league, going into the race there, you don't know who was going to be good because nobody had ran this track. So it's the same year.
It was
anybody can take it.
yeah. Yeah, we still
Towards
got
the back of the.
go ahead.
Towards the midfield, we got Crusader looking to get around Rowdy. He's gotten right up on his bumper in a couple of these turns. He seems to be driving in just a little bit deeper, and it's paying off for him. I think you're going to see him gain a few positions here in these coming laps.
Yeah, maybe he'll work his way up through the field as people start to thin out a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just came maybe had a little bit of damage, so clip the wall there and starting to fall back a little bit. I wonder if there's something got a little damage to the right side.
And there it is. Contact between Crusader and Rowdy. Crusader has made the pass. He is flying through this field.
Yeah, there's what is it? HD Nightster. He's got heavy damage on his front end too, there towards the back of the pack.
Yeah, that car's not looking too healthy. He might want to bring that thing into pit road. You can pit here for damage and not lose a lap. That's one of the good things about road courses.
Yeah, we're starting a new thing tonight too. We have somebody that's driving that's going to be our in-race reporter tonight too. I think that's pretty interesting. That's a first, so we'll see how that goes to get a better view on how the track is and everything.
I just noticed you look at turn 4, it says Charlotte turn 14. I noticed that.
We got... Yeah, Crusader working his way up. You might be right. He is making his way up to the front.
Yeah, he made another pass there. I don't even notice that, but he got around the 08 car there. Meanwhile, it's JD Adkins driving away with it at the moment. I'm noticing a lot of these drivers are opting to swing way out wide into that sweeping infield turn there up onto the curb. It's kind of an interesting line. When I was running practice, I was kind of afraid of that curb. I didn't really necessarily want to be touching it.
Yeah, it can be really scary running at this track, for sure. You know, what line to take, and like you said, that curb, that kind of is like, yee.
Yeah, you never know what it's going to do when you hit it. Looks like issues for Rowdy. Yep. McCarthy off track and Rowdy off track, so multiple issues there.
Oops, probably just missed that on the front stretch too. That was pretty close.
Oh, and Rowdy into the wall. Heavy damage. Around he goes.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Looks like the green flag is going to stay out. Thunderfunk getting a little bit loose.
Yeah, JD Atkins looking like he's real smooth, you know. He looks like he's got this track figured out.
Oh yeah, he's just finessing it through that chicane and just nailing the brake points every time. He's really doing a heck of a job getting around this track.
Yeah, I will say, out of any of the road courses, I think this is one of the most fun ones to drive, honestly, in my opinion, you know, just because it's so new and different.
Wow. If you go back to Hubby and Dylan, there's contact going forward between these two. Hubby made a pass. They're fighting hard for possession.
Yeah, contact was just made there.
I didn't see what happened before this, but it looks to me like Dylan ain't very happy.
It's getting fired up down there, dude.
Yeah.
And it looks like Pottles has got a penalty. He had to stop on the track in front of the start-finish line. That puts her down to P12 out of 14.
Still the first stage.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time.
Oh yeah, we're early on.
Dylan and him they're not going to be much longer when they wreck each other.
Too wide through the oval 1 and 2 turns. Contact as they door each other going through this turn. It's a drag race to the chicane. Who's going to get there first? Who's going to break? Here comes JD Adkins looking to make it 3 wide into the chicane.
They're going back and forth up there.
Tons of contact, and Crusader with a penalty.
Yeah, they're racing hard. That's really early.
I was gonna say it's very early, you know, to start doing that on this this long of a race. I mean, it's not too much longer than it usually is, but stage 1, you go into it a little late.
Oh, JD Adkins.
God, they're hitting.
Adkins heavy damage from the wall as the 9 car is just brute forcing his way to the front.
I would follow that 7 car because he's driving awfully hard to get to the back of that 9. I think he wasn't very happy.
It might be one of those guys that's pitting a little early.
Hubby 04 trying to nail the braking points through the infield so that he can close that gap to the 9 and possibly exact a little bit of revenge. We don't exactly promote retaliation here at PTM, but I think you might be seeing a little bit of it if should he get to him.
What do we, do you have a lap check?
We are on currently lap 6 of 7 for the first stage.
Cool.
Coming to the white flag of the stage once that 9 car takes the stripe.
Oh. That was a lot of hard racing for the first stage.
Yes, it was. Now the 08 making a move on the 7. Seven drives it in deep. Whoa, 38 goes around just before the start-finish line. He's gonna gather back up. Alright, so your stage 1 results are going to be 1 McCarthy in P10. And actually didn't scroll up. And the stream that Pottles has was only showing 10th down. Alright, looks like No Pit Pendel won that stage, followed by Dylan, Hubby, Just Ken, JD Adkins, Crusader, Sparkalicious, Thunderfunk, and McCarthy. That's going to round out your top 10 for the stage.
Yes, now is a good time to give a shout out to our sponsors, Dirt Tracking for mobile, Android, and iOS. And Robert, I think you know about the other sponsor a little bit.
Courtesy Chrysler Jeep.
Alright, we're getting ready to go green once again here at the Roval. Pull those belts tight one more time, boys. We're going into the heartburn turn. And heavy contact to the 42.
Yeah, put the 51 into the wall there. The King Joey.
Crusader getting booted out of the way there through that turn. But it is Dylan in that 9 car to an early lead. A battle for third, 2 wide. Between Adkins and the 08 car.
Looks like 7 cars are making a pass for Adkins out there too.
Yeah, he's inching up on his rear.
He is there.
They got a little bumpy in here.
to the inside, going into the chicane. Contact.
Oh man, they're door to door.
Dooring each other, staying side by side. Nobody wants to give, but that 7 car is going to get the run out. And he is clear.
See now back there, J.D. Atkins into the wall there a little bit. Let's see what happened there, but
Yeah, it looks like he's got a little bit of damage on that front bumper.
looks like just Ken went around too.
Yeah, he got a penalty and had to stop his car, and the guy behind him did not stop.
Car got in the wall. Can't believe it. Out of the heartburn turn.
The old heartburn turn.
Gets a good run coming out of that
Gets back.
turn 4.
Wow. Man, they're dooring each other this
Contact
entire
again.
time. Some good racing.
Ooh, man.
You know, I never really thought about side drafting at a road course, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
It might work.
The 7 car goes through the flowers.
Into the chicane one more time.
42 is
Yep, he did get a penalty.
Oh, yeah.
Through the field, the 38 is right on the bumper of Pottles. Oh, Pottles gets loose coming out of the chicane into the wall. Hard contact to the inside wall. Her hood is completely crumpled. That's going to hold her back a bit.
Crusader creeping up there in 3rd place. He made a lot of time up this last night.
Yes, sir. There is a battle brewing between the 38 of Thunderfunk and the 42 of Atkins. They are, not the 42, I'm sorry, the 00. They are giving and taking a little bit. It's like the 00 pulls away a little bit in the next corner. Thunderfunk just reels him right back in.
Yeah, some good door-to-door racing here going on tonight for sure. It's a fun race to watch.
Again, the 7 car diving to the lead through the chicane. Almost an exact replay of the first time. Although this time the 9 car gets a better run on the high side. They're going to be side by side going into the second chicane. Who's going to give? The 9 car sails it in there. No penalty for the 9. What a move he made there to
Yeah.
defend his lead.
Going deep.
Crusader, look at him up there. I just noticed him. He's about to pass for second.
Yeah, working his way up.
He's been fast at these road courses. He just won it. What was that? He just won it.
Road America, I believe.
Yeah, Road American, the trucks.
7 car to
Oh,
Oh.
oh man.
Honk, honk.
We got some problems.
We have adversity on the track on a computer.
I want to get these top 3 in after the race to talk.
Oh man, that's going to be a good show if these guys get the top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care where they finish. I would have been here. Oh, 50 points off the track. Ooh, and again.
There's noticing a lot of drivers out there with some heavy damage up front there.
Oh, and a penalty to the 42 car.
Oh,
no
man.
pit pendle.
That's twice. That's unusual for him.
Yeah, he's having a very out of character race. That's unfortunate. The 38 car can't seem to escape traffic. Every time I check on him, he's battling with somebody or another.
Yeah. Man, look at Crusader getting up there, man. He's really inching his way in there.
Yeah.
Now, does he retaliate against the 9? I do believe that 9 car might add a little something to do with the crinkled hood he's got there, so.
Yeah. Comes Crusader on the outside.
Wow, around the outside. That's tough to do here.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have enough, but let's see if we can make a bust up.
Into the chicane, he gets a wider entry. Gets a crazy good run out to the quarter panel. It ain't over yet. It's going to be another battle going into this second chicane.
It's almost like who can outbrake who here, you know?
Exactly.
This is practice for the race.
Oh! Oh, man.
Cutting the grass. Wow.
That is the stage end, I believe. I mean, if Crusader missed that wall by the width of a sheet of paper, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, for real.
He was cutting it close there, but man, what a move.
Good job, Toby, for taking that stage. For stage 2. Let's get Pops tuned up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get our in-race reporter up in here.
Pottle?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pretty clean race so far. How you doing?
Very bad.
I noticed you had some trouble in the chicane. Looks like you got loose and spun out into the inside wall. Just get on the throttle too early?
No, I'm just finding it really hard to get this car to turn. I've been adjusting the tire pressure, but it's not working out like I planned, so I'm just gonna ride it out.
Gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
good luck with the rest of the race.
Yeah,
Still
good
got
luck.
stage 3 ahead of you. Think you can
Yeah.
pull it off. And we're stacking them up one more time, 2 wide, coming through the final chicane. And there's your green flag into the heartburn turn.
Pottles is in the lead.
Making a move on the outside. Can she hold it?
Oh, yeah.
She is clear of the 9. Oh, hard contact. She got a bump from that 9 car like no other. As in the words of Owen Wilson, wow.
Wow.
And again, another shot to her. I'd make
9
my
car.
6 foot wide. I'd make it difficult for him to pass me after that.
Yeah, I would too. I'm not sure I'd be too happy with that one.
No.
She is too. She's giving it out.
Of all the people to race rough for it with, I'm not sure the league admin is necessarily the best choice, but
Yeah. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, man, into the wall.
just turned her.
Wow.
Man. Well, that opens
Wow.
up the door a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
We should check with the crash report.
I don't think we should.
That's questionable.
As much as I'd like to, I'm gonna have to suggest that we don't.
Hey guys, she's catching back up after that wreck.
It doesn't surprise me.
Quick. Yeah, she's hot. She gets mad. She's driving.
In the meantime, Hubby is now in the lead, and Crusader's looking to get into second on the outside. Through the grass goes Crusader, but he keeps it on track. That 9 car, I think he has hit everything but the pace car at this point.
Yeah.
But hey, that's the name of road courses. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I think right now might be a good time for our fun fact for the track tonight.
You have fun facts, Kenji?
I got fun facts. So, in any, did you know that during any race at Charlotte, the fans consume about 34,000 slices of pizza?
That is an interesting fact, Ken.
That's a lot of pizza. And then for another food that is consumed a lot, About 13,500 feet of hot dogs are sold and eaten on any race here. No, that's a lot of hot dogs.
I mean, that is an absurd amount of hot dogs.
Yeah, speaking of hot dogs, we're going to see who our big wiener is going to be tonight.
Ayo. Ken's got the facts and the jokes.
Another weird fact about Chiron is elephants may not be used to plow cottonwoods. That's a very weird thing they have there.
No.
I mean, I'm not sure I'd want an elephant near any of my cotton fields in any state in the most.
No, that's a weird law in North Carolina.
So these fun facts are great, but in the meantime, we got a four-way battle for the lead.
Yeah, this is
Pendle.
crazy racing going on up here.
Pendle has made the comeback, and we are 2 wide, 2 rows deep, coming into the chicane. This is going to be a pandemonium.
Oh,
Contact over
back
the
there.
curbs.
I want to know who's in fifth because these guys are racing hard. They might just win the race in fifth.
Yeah, it might be the place to be, honestly. Looks like JD Adkins is in fifth, about half a turn away. So I give that about 4 or 5 second gap.
How Crusader's getting close that inside wall.
He is cutting it close.
Oh, yeah.
That's close.
42 to the inside of the 13. Is he going to make it stick? Yes, he is. Pendle up to P3. After all those penalties, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can make up any time through the bus stop. Oh yeah, he just made up a good second and a half through one bus stop. He is on the move. And he has, let's see, what's our lap counter? He's got about 7 laps to make it happen. 6 when they cross the line. 7 car gets loose. He's got plenty of time to catch him, and I think if he keeps driving like he is, he's gonna get there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a lap count again?
Yeah, we are currently on lap 22 of 28.
A lot of ground.
Yeah.
Say half second there.
Oh, around goes the 51. And that's a weird place to spin, too. That's, I think, the first time I've seen somebody go around there. It's right on the exit of the road course. And he got a penalty, so he's now sitting in the grass admiring the flowers.
Yeah, I hope Joey's okay.
I just hope Joey's alright.
He's alright, isn't he?
I regret to inform you that after the 6th turn of the Roval, Joey is spun. So now that we're successfully demonetized, the 9 car is still holding that lead.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to catch him or not, man. That's a lot of ground to make up, but you never know, man. You can get loose here real quick, and so it's still anybody's game.
Coming in this turn.
Oh yeah.
He's faster there. He can just maintain that lead there for the rest of the track.
Tell you what, the way he's treating that wall on the entry of the chicane, you'd think he'd want to buy at dinner first.
Yeah.
yeah, he's leading.
And we are now on to lap 24, so it's 5 to go. Now, they are good on fuel. Nobody should have to pit, except for unless they got terminal damage of some sort. Let me see if I can get this map any higher resolution on Pottle's stream, but it looks like there actually may be some lap traffic.
No.
If this continues, they may reach lap traffic by the last lap. They shouldn't have to deal with it for very long, but they may reach it. '99 car scraping the wall in the exit of the infield. Matt BW83.
Oh.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah. I think he got into the wall there pretty good.
Looks like Pottles has more damage. I'm not entirely sure where she got that, but...
Crusader into the wall there.
Pendle, Crusader, and Hubby battling it out for second.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, the 9 car has set sail.
Yeah, it looks like he's checked out.
Ooh, a little bit of contact. Crusader in the 7 car. If I was Hubby, I'd be a little bit worried going into this bus stop with Crusader behind me after that move.
Adjust that mirror a little bit.
Side note, Pottles has a penalty at the entrance of the road course.
Oh!
I'm not entirely... Three to go at the line that time for Dylan.
Yeah, I think he's got it pretty much wrapped up as he just runs clean. He should be good.
Yeah, if I'm Dylan, I'm not worried about lap times. I'm just worried about keeping it on the track at this point.
Yeah.
Got a pretty good battle between the 35 and the 51. Both of them have a substantial amount of damage, but they've been going back and forth the last couple laps here.
Crusader's gonna make a move here.
Got a good line.
Yeah. So he holds him off.
And it's 2 to go for the 9 car.
That's surprising for the Roval. Only, what is it, one caution got thrown out the entire race so far?
I do believe so, yeah.
That's wild.
Very impressive driving by pretty much everybody involved here to keep this thing green.
Yeah. Yeah, this battle for, what is it, second place here, it's getting pretty serious.
Yes, it is. Crusader going to the inside. More contact with a block from the 7. Crusader's going to get a better run through this turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I picked to be one of them, I'd pick to be behind them so I can see where they're going and just correct on their mistakes. You know.
Right. Following people at road courses is definitely one of the better ways to improve that muscle memory and learn the track.
Yeah, it puts a little pressure on the person in front and everything, so they don't mess up and they're a little bit nervous.
Mm-hmm. And it is the white flag lap for the 9 car. He comes through the heartburn turn for the final time. Dylan has run a very aggressive but successful race thus far.
What happened there?
I don't know. I saw 2 cars in the
Yeah.
Crusader and Sev car. I don't know what happened.
I can't say that surprises me. Those 2 guys were going at it. And,
yeah.
I was waiting for it, and there it was. The 8 car getting into the grass a little bit. 7 car's going to nudge him out of the way. Excuse me, coming through. Here comes the 8 car again, though.
Give him the nose.
And the 9 car is coming around the final sector of the track, heading into the final chicane. And I do believe that should be the end of the race.
That's it. Dylan takes first. Crusader's second place finish, followed with.
Yeah, that's a tough break for Hubby there. They were going back and forth like crazy. That was really fun to watch.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of it.
I didn't really.
To the infield.
Yeah, I didn't catch what happened.
Tempers do flare at these road courses, and that's one thing you got to be mindful of, man. You make too many enemies at a road course, and there's a lot of braking zones for them to catch up to you, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But overall, great race. I mean, a lot of battling, a lot of clean racing. Just waiting on our top 3 here.
I'm gonna get the guys in here for an interview once you figure that out. Yeah, it was a fun race to watch, though, for sure. You know, that battle for like 2nd and 3rd, that was really fun.
Yeah, 4 cars at one point going for the same position. I mean, that was... Can't call that anything but exciting.
Yeah. And give a shout out to our sponsors at Dirt Track for mobile, Android, and iOS, and Courtesy Chrysler and Jeep out of Coatesville, Pennsylvania, for sponsoring our league.
And as Pottles crosses the line, I can see the finishing order. It is Dylan with the win, No Pit Pendle in 2nd, Crusader in 3rd, Hubby in 4th, Rowdy pulling off a top 5, just Ken with a disappointing 6th after showing speed early on. Matt BW83, 7th, JD Adkin, another guy who showed a lot of speed early on, just couldn't close it out in P8. Then we got Sparkalicious and McCarthy rounding out your top 10. And the fastest lap that race is going to go to Dylan with a 1:19.1. That is a blazing lap.
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
And there's your 3rd place finisher, Crusader. Crusader, usually it's you doing these interviews, but today you raced your tail off and you're getting interviewed. You had a crazy battle with that 7 car, going back and forth, and then we noticed that both of you guys were in the infield at one point after that battle. So what happened there, man?
Last couple laps there, I think it was the second final lap. We were battling pretty good there. I wanted to try to get around him and get into the top three because I wanted to talk on here tonight and say a happy birthday to my grandfather. He turned 65 years young today, so happy birthday, you old military vet. But yeah, also hubby and I, man, he and I gave some real big battles at Road America, and he and I just, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but tonight here at Roval, we just had that same battle that we had there, and it was an absolute lot of fun. And unfortunately, I did get kind of loose and heated too on that second final lap. I drove it, and my tires just spun left. He spun too far right and got too loose, and I was able to recover a little quicker. But I commend him for damn good driving tonight, and I commend everyone else for incredible driving. This is why PTM is one of the best damn racing leagues out there, in my opinion.
Right. I mean, that was a great race to watch. Congrats on your third place, man. That was definitely, I mean, your battle with the 7 was what we were all talking about there for a while there, so that was awesome to watch. Congrats. Pendle, you finished second. You had a crazy good comeback there. I mean, you had a couple penalties early on, stage 1, stage 2. Stage 3, all of a sudden you're battling for the lead, and you were definitely the fastest car on the track through that first chicane on the backstretch. That's where you made up a lot of time. What was going through your mind early on when you knew you were going to have to try and push through to get this comeback at the end?
I don't know. I just want to stay with the 9 and hopefully maybe make a little mistake or possibly get around out of the chicanes. Both the chicanes, the backstretch and the front one before the start finish line, I was making up a lot of time. Guys were getting loose on that last one there, sliding sideways, maybe hitting it wrong or just overdriving it. But that last chicane there, me and Dylan was pretty even, and I would start to catch him through the chicanes, and I hit one of the turtles, and it shot me over the grass, and it gave me a penalty, and he was able to pull away. But condemn him, he was fast tonight. He deserved it. Me and him had a good battle at the Glen last night, and he got the short end of the stick. So I guess it's only fair tonight I get the short end of the stick.
Right. Well, good run, man. Congrats on the second place. That was fun to watch. That comeback was a thing of beauty.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. Dylan, boy, I tell you, watching you move up through that field, I thought, man, this guy's making some enemies. You seem to be bumping some people out of the way and just taking that lead by force. You were flying. You had the fastest lap of the race with a 1 minute 19.1. Crazy fast. How'd you do it?
I don't know. At first, I don't. At first, I just was just trying to get up there towards the front and stay up there. Then once I got up there, I kind of laid off a little bit, make sure I didn't make any mistakes. But I seen Pendle come in, and that was probably like my most anxiety right there, making sure he didn't catch me. But I mean, overall, it was a pretty damn good race.
Yeah, that was definitely fun to watch.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I know I got into the 7 a little bit, ran him a little rough, but I knew if I let him out there, he was gonna just go. So I had to do everything I could just to keep him like in eyesight of me. So.
Right. Well, you drove your tail off, man. It was a great race.
Yeah, congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Before we end off the broadcast, Ken, sorry, hold on. Archon, either you got any closing thoughts on this race?
It was clean throughout the whole thing. It was a fun race to watch, especially those battles for third and second. And but yeah, it seemed like Dylan just pulled away, made his way up there, and he did really good. It was a nice win. He just kind of checked out after a while.
I agree. It was a good showing by everybody involved. Well, from all of us here at PTM, we want to thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you in some future live streams, broadcasts, races, whatever we may be doing. And we appreciate you. We'll catch you in the next one.
Alrighty.